Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry if it seemed as if I haven't been present on YouTube. My life has been pretty hectic and busy lately, but I am glad to say I have a video for you guys today. Today I'm just sketching and I thought I would go ahead and show you guys my process, slow it down a little bit, because I know a few of you guys have been asking me to slow down my videos so you can actually see what I'm doing, and I completely understand that. I don't always want to slow them down to this length of time because I know, including myself, a lot of people have short attention span. But I get it. I really do get it. It's much, much more easier for you to understand what I'm doing as I'm explaining it if you can see exactly what I am doing. So that's why this video is present today. I am drawing someone in the 3/4 view, and I always start with basic shapes, and then from there I begin to detail those shapes a little bit more. As you can see, I'm working on her nose right now, and it started as a triangle, and then I drew a circle where her nose is going to be pointed, which is more so pointed on the left side. So that's why the circle is more on the left side of her nose. And after that, I just dropped the nostrils right under the circle. And as you can see, the nose is starting to come together. Now, I decided to give this girl a pretty silly expression because after everything that's really been going on with me, I just wanted to do a sketch that was very lighthearted and something that I didn't have to take so seriously. So she's got her tongue out, and later you'll be able to see she's kind of like gobbling galaxies, I guess. I don't know. I just really wanted to doodle some stars, to be really honest with you. So that's what's really going on in this picture. So I just decided to do something fun. Now, I did wind up inking this sketch, and that is actually for a reason, because I decided that I was going to use this quick little doodle as a test template. I plan on going ahead and scanning this into my computer and printing multiple copies of it so that I can test the same drawing and use different markers to color that same drawing in. And I wanted to do this because a lot of people have been asking me to make a comparison video about all the markers that I use, because you guys know that I have a problem. I'm basically addicted to collecting art supplies. So I have a lot of different markers and a lot of different brands. And I think I want to choose either 3 or 4 brands and compare them and use the same drawing to compare the markers. Because if I use a different drawing to compare the markers, I'm pretty sure I will be biased and like a drawing that's different from the other drawing and say, oh, these markers are better, only because it's a different drawing that I prefer to another drawing. You know what I'm saying? So I have to use the same drawing. So spoiler alert, look out for that. So if that's a video that you think you may be interested in, please make sure you're subscribed, and also you hit that bell button so you will be able to be notified every time I post a new video. Now let's get back to this art. I'm basically showing you guys how I know when to make the cheekbone go inwards into the face, and I basically follow the shape of the nose. When the nose protrudes outward, then the cheek will protrude outward, as you saw. And when the nose retreats back inward, then I typically like my cheek to go back inward. I hope that makes sense to you, but that's why I also have it in a slower pace so you guys can see exactly what just happened there. But yeah, that's basically my process. Now, you're probably noticing that she is having a peanut head situation in that her head looks really long and skinny for no reason. Well, there is a reason. That's because there is a fault on my behalf. I was basically drawing her as if she was just looking to the side, but that's not what's happening here. Her face is actually tilted upwards. And so because her face is tilted upwards, her forehead is going to be tilted backwards a little bit, if you understand what I am trying to say. So her forehead is not going to be as visible as I have it right now. But don't worry, I'm going to go ahead and wind up fixing that later. Just basically erasing her forehead a little bit. And that's going to make it appear as if she is looking up. Her face is tilted upwards. I hope you get what I'm saying. I am terrible at explaining my process, which is why I don't really like doing it. But you guys always say, oh, you're being too hard on yourself. You're doing a good job. I understand. And you guys want me to talk it through. So I hope you can understand. And like I always say, if not, the video is slower than what I usually have it, so you can at least see what's going on. I will be fixing that forehead situation soon because nobody's forehead is that long. Well, mine might be, but no, not hers. I find that it's easiest for me to continue to tell myself to just draw simple shapes. See what kind of shapes are forming in the hair, and then I can add more details later. That's the easiest way for me not to get frustrated when drawing hair, because drawing hair used to be my arch nemesis, but I'm slowly and surely starting to, I wouldn't say enjoy it, but maybe tolerate it. Yeah, so I am just drawing a bunch of shapes and I will detail it later. And I don't know why, but for this drawing, I decided to draw what I would like to call spaghetti hair, in which it's very stringy. I don't know why that happened. I usually don't really draw my hair like this too often. Sometimes I do, but not very often. And I don't know. It's just when I draw hair like this, as you'll see once it's done being inked, it's just really time consuming, but I like drawing it like that when I want to just not really put too much thought into it, when I just want to basically lose myself in the drawing. So I think that's why I decided to draw her hair like this today. But if you really want to see how I usually draw my hair, I do have videos on that. I'm noticing that we are drawing near to the end of my video, and I did not show the entire inking process in this video just because I felt as if it would have been redundant. You guys have already seen me draw the lines, and yes, I do fix minor mistakes during the inking process, but I did not think it was that significant where I should show you guys. But if you feel differently and you want to see the inking process, the entire inking process, then make sure you let me know in the comment section, and next time I will make sure that I include the entire inking process as well. I know for this specific drawing during the inking process, I added a lot more hair, as well as went in and fixed her forehead a little bit more. So if this little portion right here, and don't mind my ashy hands, is not enough for you, then just make sure you let me know, because I am to please. I want to give you guys what you guys want. But that's about it. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.